Dakota Moore, and I chose to do the abortion debate. Starting off with the pros for abortion, um, the legalization of performance of abortion has given women more power when coming to pregnancy. Abortion has given women the right to choose whether they want to stay pregnant at the time or get rid of the baby. Abortion also helps women determine what their future is going to look like because if they choose to keep the baby, then or the unborn child, more than likely their their future is not going to be the same as they pictured. But if they got rid of the baby, then they could continue with their future and maybe not have the baby like have a worse environment type. Another pro is in abortion, studies show that most teen pregnancy interfere in a young woman's future life. When a teenager woman gets pregnant, she is more likely not to finish high school, and if they do finish high school, not even go to college. Abortion gives young women an opportunity to continue their education and better their future life and careers. Considering high school dropouts, about 30% of school dropouts are women that get pregnant and decide to keep the baby. Abortion has helped keep that number at a low so young women can continue their education and future lives. Another pro for abortion is when a woman is raped. Nearly 1 in 5 women have been raped in their lives. This is the worst thing that could happen to a woman. It traumatizes them and affects them for the rest of their life. They are left with the mental issues when it comes to relationships and when things get intimate. Also, having a child of someone who raped them leaves them with a different view of the child. Abortion can help the woman through the experience with aborting the rapist's unborn child. Also, it helps the child not go through like born knowing his father raped their mother and having to go through a hardship in the world. Abortions also help in cases of incest. While incest is against the law in the United States, but it still happens. Either it happens with the knowing consent of both the family members or one family member, in last case raping the other family member. With the case of incest, abortion helps the women not go through the pregnancy process, which might have bad consequences due to cross DNA of the same family. Abortion also helps the child not being born because when the baby ought to be born, more cases than many, the child has lots of problems and is sick a lot and might even lead to death. Abortions help the future child not suffer most of his life. Finally, for the last pro, uh, abortion has helped with the number of children in the adoption program. Over 400,000 children are in the foster care system, and over 100,000 children are in the waiting to get adopted. This number could go down if more people chose to do the process of abortion. Abortion can save children from going through the pain of not having someone love them and care for them. Also, and the children that are placed in the centers also have troubles making connections in their future life, and abortion could also help them not go through that pain. The cons about abortion. First of all, um, first bad thing about abortion is it's murder. When getting an abortion, you're killing an innocent child that is created in ways that is not imagined. Abortion is considered murder even if the child is still unborn. In the United States, we have basic human rights. Also, life being at conception. So, in concept, the unborn child is still human and has basic human rights, like every other human, making abortion murder and going against everything we value as humans. Another con is during abortion, the woman is put on medicine, IV type stuff, doing a procedure, and they can't really feel anything happen. But that unborn child, after 8 weeks of uh, the woman being pregnant, develops a spinal cord, and then by doctors it said can feel some sort of pain. Abortion is bad because even though it's helping a woman out, we are still hurting another unborn human being. When getting an abortion, many people do not realize that just because you are avoiding staying pregnant, that getting rid of the unborn child, there could be health risk. First, your future of trying to have a planned child could be in jeopardy. You can have infidelity and not have a good time trying to have a child. Then there's risk of getting cancer and not ever recovering from it and potentially dying from cancer gained from abortion. And lastly, we have the mental health. Just because you got the burden off of having a child off your hands doesn't mean it's still not mentally there with you, and now you get to live with the rest of your life knowing that you killed a unborn child's life. Another con is with abortions being widely known and desired nowadays, the abortion companies reserve the right to charge how much they want for the abortions. Most abortions cost at least $500, and that's mainly the cheapest abortion. Most abortions cost more than $500 and often lead into the thousands. And most people in the middle class don't have that type of money laying around when you want this procedure done. Finally, abortion is not always effective. Abortion can fail and leave you with unwanted pregnancies. Also, for you to have an abortion, you got to be in a certain place in your pregnancy. You can't be too far, because then it's very discouraged, because you have numerous after effects of the late abortion causing you pain than if you were to have the child and put them up for adoption. For my opinion of abortion, I personally think abortion is wrong. It goes against my religion, and I agree with the con side, because first of all, it's not safe. You're killing a child, and if you shouldn't be having sex if you don't want to get an abortion. And the only way for you to not have a kid is to be abstinent. And this is my works cited.